Hi guys, namaskar. So, yeah, back with the video, and this one is, this one's a question that often comes up in my mind, and that is, what's the cost of success? We often get told, at least in India, we often get told that success is hard, and you have to sacrifice everything in order to be able to achieve some level of success, and you gotta sacrifice your all. Sometimes when you think that you've sacrificed all and that's not enough, you have to do more uh, to achieve success. But I think that's a that's a that's not the wrong way, but it's a more laborious way to look at how to achieve success. And I feel there is a better way uh, to look at how to achieve success, or how to sort of what's the cost of success can be, instead of looking at it as something very grinding and something that will take everything from you and all that. And the alternative to that is, I think, as the tech bros say, agency. The cost of success, or the foundation of one's success, is agency. And what exactly is agency? uh, Google says it's the you know uh, it's your ability to take decisions of your own, your ability to take conscious decisions, make free choices and all that. But I feel there's even a better way to describe agency, and that is playfulness. It's been written in Bhagavad Gita and in so many religious scriptures of playfulness, of the importance of playfulness. And I feel playfulness, wherein you're having fun in doing something, is the foundation of success. And uh, the grind, the hustle, you have to go through all the hard road, hard paths, and difficult things, isn't really an ideal way of looking at how success can be achieved. The more important thing, the more fundamental thing, is the fun aspect of it. How much fun you're having in the journey that you are currently in to achieve something. And achieving or not achieving comes uh, in a very random way. You don't know when something may click, or when something may happen for you to achieve success. But you gotta keep going, not because you want to achieve success. So it's not that you gotta keep going. You want to sort of carry on because you are having fun in doing something, and you are having fun that in whatever you do. So uh, that way, when you are having fun, and when you are just enjoying doing what you're doing, you are actually not doing, you're being. And then at some point of time, success will arrive in a very randomized way. You may not be obviously, if you're having fun in doing something, you will obviously not think of think of I mean, of course you will think of the result, but the result will not have much of an effect as compared to someone who's just behind success and behind the results and all that. So I feel success is a very randomized thing. It's an exception. So look at success uh, as an exception and not as a norm. We often think of success as something that has to come, or that comes, inevitably. Okay, it comes inevitably, but when it comes, we don't know. It's a very randomized kind of exception. We don't know when it's going to come, but it's going to come. But it's not going to come 90% of the time. But those 90% of the time, when you have to carry on, what will fuel that journey? And that is, I think, the fun criterion, the playfulness, if I put it in the other way, and also agency. So I feel the most important thing is to figure out how to, or what gives you the most fun. It may be one thing, it may be a lot of things, it may be, various two things, 10 things, 100 things, or it may be just one thing. But whatever gives you fun, maybe after trying out 100 things, you will figure out, okay, this is the 101st thing that that is giving me the most fun, and you continue doing it. So to try out things, to keep trying out things, to remain playful at various things, to have that curiosity, and have that fun of doing it, is what's going to carry you through those 90% of the times that is not going to give you that that expected result. And that is the norm. And the rest 10%, or maybe even less, 5 2% is going to be the exception, where you get the desired result. But to reach up to that 2%, to reach up to that 98th try or 99th try, you need to have that fun. And that is the most important thing. So success, don't if you're approaching success, or if you're chasing success thinking, okay, I need to go hard, go go strong and grind and do all the, I need to struggle, then remember that you're going against human psychology, because everything we do is for happiness, for for fun. We are doing everything that we are doing, we are trying to gain some kind of happiness in that. So, and if you start doing something, thinking that I need to grind, I need to go hard, I need to really struggle. And struggle means what? You are not going to be happy, you are going to be really uh, frustrated, angry, sad, anxious. So if you think I need to struggle to get to success, that's not the right way. I think you need to sort of concentrate on the fun part, that that will fuel your journey. And 99% of that journey is not going to give you the result, but since you are already having fun in doing what you're doing, and in being what you are, then that success, which is an exception, will sort of come to you in the most unexpected way, and in the most random way. So I hope I've been able to explain this properly. If you like this, comment, like, and subscribe. Namaskar. Bye bye.